Are you sick and tired of looking for a simple Halloween makeup tutorial that uses minimal products? Then here you are, you've come to the right place. This is my simple spider eye makeup tutorial. Starting with an optional step, but I am adding some eyeshadow onto my eye just to give a little bit of colour underneath. Then I am going in with my classic NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk to brighten the inner corner of my eye. Then adding a white eyeshadow on top just to set that pencil down. Now time for the liner, so I am taking a black felt tip liner, starting off on the inner corner of the eye and creating a sharp line, and then creating a sharp wing on the outer corner of the eye and filling in between. And this is how it's looking. Now onto the Spiderweb. So I'm taking a black face paint, this one's from Spiderweb, and I am just going along the eye, so creating lines all in a shape along the eye. These are sort of a mixed range, so some of them are thicker than others and some of them are thinner. I'm just going all the way along. I went along the wing as well, and I'm taking that all the way around my eye. Now time to make it look a little bit more webby, so I'm going along and across. So these are horizontal lines. We started with vertical lines, now onto horizontal lines. So I'm doing between 2 and 3 horizontal lines per 2 vertical lines, if that makes sense. I sort of sped it up here, but you can see most of the time I did 3 lines going across, but on the occasional ones I did do 2 lines going across. So I'm going all around the eye, doing the same technique, and I'm just dragging my paintbrush along with, again, that simple black face paint. Time to add a little bit more depth and definition, so I'm taking a white face paint, again this is from Spiderweb, and on random little bits there, I'm just adding a bit of white. This is going to create that more sort of glossy, wet spiderweb effect, almost like it's a little bit more 3D and not as flat as if I was just to use the black face paint. So I'm also taking this along a few of the inside parts of the web, and this is going to create a little bit more of a highlighted look as well. Then to create those shadows, I'm taking that same eyeshadow I used at the beginning and just adding this underneath parts of the web, going all along and mainly focusing this on the outside. Again, this is an optional step, it just makes it look a little bit more 3D and a little bit more realistic. So just going along, I started off with the outside ones and I'm adding a few little bits more onto the inside, as you can see. Then I am going to go back in with my white and just add an extra bit of highlight on the web again. Also adding a little bit next to the shadow just to create that 3D shadowed effect a little bit more. So just going along adding white where I need it. Something to note is to make sure your black is completely dry before you put your white on, or it'll go grey. Now we have our web, but we have no Incy Wincy spider, so I'm adding him just at the bottom there. I created an overly shaped body and then going in with the legs. So with the legs I'm going in very, very lightly with that black face paint. And the lighter you are with it, the skinnier the legs are. So I'm going in so light-handed to create really, really skinny little legs on him. And just adding a little bit of white on top to make him look 3D. Then I'm going to put on these groovy eyelashes, woohoo, and a little bit of mascara just on top. Then going in with the norm, a little bit of bronzer and blusher. Now time for the lips. I am taking a basic black eyeliner pencil. This is one from Rimmel, and I'm outlining my lips. So I'm starting off with my Cupid's bow. Then I'm going underneath and outlining the bottom of my lips too. I am going to outline the lips to make it a little bit more of a Halloweeny shape. So on the very outer corner, I'm lifting this up higher and it almost gives that smiley clown effect. And using a red lipstick on top, and then I am going in with a lip brush and I'm going to blend these 2 colours together so they're a little bit more of that ombre effect. I did also add a little bit of gloss just on top at the end, and then here is the final result. So it's a really, really simple Halloween inspired makeup look. It looks normal from one side and then boom, Halloween from the other side. So this is a really easy look for you to do. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, let me know in the comments. Thank you and goodbye.